Right there, on the last day of my third year, I graduated from college at 19. On the last day of my third year, how old was I?
22.
Went down to Little Rock School District and said, I am already licensed to be a principal. I just been waiting on the what? Right what? Time. That's remember, you know, to be a principal, you don't look the part yet. That's what you gotta look like. So they sent me to Jade Ferry. Anybody know where Jade Ferry is? Some of you may have been my kids, so if you were, I was trying to look the part, okay? I put on my makeup, try to look a little old, pull the ponytail back, whatever, but I went to Jade Ferry. And after a year and a half, I didn't want to be an assistant principal. What third grade, what was my vision? I'm going to run this thing.
Okay.
So I went down a year and a half and I said, you know what? I'm doing all of his work.
Yeah.
Vision. I'm doing his work. I'm doing all of this stuff. Why don't you just let me become the what? Principal. How old am I now?
23.
I almost 24. Almost. I just remember now, you know, in order to run a school, you got to be this, you got to be that. But let me tell you something. They'll give you the worst job in town, even if you're young.
That's right.
Even if you're young, they give you what? The worst job in town. I had that attitude, look, I can handle it. If it's not hard to pick, try to do all the little stuff folks used to do, I can handle it. They gave me a school.
Okay.
Jade Fair.
Went from Jade Fair.
McClellan. No, Neil.
They offered me McClellan. I'm glad you said that. They offered me McClellan. I went in McClellan and had so many X's, I said, I can't find it. And that's the only reason I didn't take McClellan. It had too many what? X's. Classroom over here, classroom over here, classroom over here. So I can't remember how these kids. So I went to Southwest. Anybody know what Southwest is? Toughest kids, toughest school in the what?
Ghetto.
Hello, come on, say me.
Ghetto.
Tough school. Time I went to Southwest, we had 27 organized games. How many? 27. They even put my kids on HBO talking about game banging and Little Rock. That's my kid you guys are talking about. But see, for the time, they needed a person like me. Because I wasn't afraid of them. I'm okay, wear your colors after school. This is how I make my living, and this is part of my dream. You got to get out of my dream. Let me say that again. This is how I make my what? Living. You got to get out of my dream. I saw one of my little Southwest kids the other day. I was out at the bank making a transaction. He said, oh my goodness, this is Dr. Smith. I said, who is that right there? One of my babies. And he was one of them I put out the first day. But one of my what? Babies. You have to see what your vision is going to become. Fast forward from that, I stayed there at Southwest because I really needed the experience. And I stayed there for 7 years. How long? 7 years. I think it takes 7 times to learn anything. 7 times to tell people stuff. Right? 7 times. How many times? 7 times. 7 is number perfection right there. If you haven't learned it 7 times, you really don't know it. Haven't read the chapter 7 times, you really don't know it. You just memorize. There's a difference between knowing and memorization. Today, what are we going to do? I'm going to talk to you about how to achieve success through leadership, vision, and how to harness the power of a positive attitude as you implement this. If you got that, you can do anything you want to do or anything you want to be. You gotta be careful.